Hello and welcome to another update video about the DXY. So since my last update, the DXY has dropped further. That's currently in line with expectations. I gave you my perspective over the last few weeks and months that I was leaning towards a sell-off from here. That has nicely materialized over recent weeks and months. Okay, so that's all going according to plan. You know all about the details. If you've been, let's say a regular listener and viewer of these videos. But for anybody who's not, the idea is that the market is forming an ABC structure here in a wave 4 or an A wave, but that's not so important in the short term. The idea is that the market moved down in an A wave into the February lows, then A, B, C to the upside, with a local top here in October, and we could indeed be now in this C wave to the downside, which should be a 5-wave move. Wave 1 should be nearly complete. We should then get a wave 2, wave 3, 4, 5 into the low $90 region throughout next year. That's my forecast. This forecast is valid as long as the price, and I have to slightly adjust resistance with the latest low, as long as the price stays below $106 and, well, 7 cents, right, roughly. So we want to avoid a sustained break above $106 in this scenario, because I see it as a C wave down, and this C wave is a 5-wave move, and the wave 2 would be a corrective rally, and it would just be too large for a wave 2, unusually large, that rally, if the price breaks above the 78.6 retrace at $106. So still what I'm watching though, for a potential rally to start into resistance. And from where could this rally start? So obviously we're dealing with a C wave down. That's the assumption. In an alternative perspective, if we break above that $106 level, it might reset the B wave higher. Okay, so it wouldn't change my overall assumption, it would just delay the sell-off or the decline, let's say decline. And if we take a look at the structure here, we've got 5 waves down already. That would be the wave 1 of that wave C. So with the 5 waves down in wave 1 in wave C, we're now watching for a wave 2 pullback to start. In the last video, I gave you some targets for the wave 5 of 1. And one of the key targets I mentioned was here the $101.32 level, the 61.8 extension. Let's see if we get a bounce from there. I think we have pretty much 5 waves complete. Also in the 5th wave, so yeah, it's going to be interesting. So I think a bounce should happen soon. Yeah, from a price point of view, evidence that a bounce has started, and a rally in wave 2 would be a break above the 102.63 level. So I gave you these support levels. So next Fibonacci supports are $101.32 and $100.53. And then obviously a very important level at $100. Now we can also add Fibonacci retracements just to understand where the next key level is going to be. And then we've got the $101.21 level as well. So we are just above key support, and a bounce from there could lead to a wave 2 rally. And then these are the parameters. Yeah, so ideally the price will hit that area. Potentially you can see it as a target area, even though it's just a corrective rally. They often don't have targets. It's more like, okay, when we get a little bit of a subwave structure, then we can calculate targets. Now it's just standard resistance. But yeah, the parameters are defined. And once the wave 2 top is going to form here, or has formed, a 3rd wave sell-off should follow. I think in the short term, it's important to now watch for reversal signals, because we have 5 waves down. Typically indicates that a corrective rally in this case should start. We also can see bullish divergences that are building on the 4-hour chart, which would add to my thesis that we might have formed something like a local low there, or we are in the process of forming. At the moment, I have zero evidence that a corrective rally has started, but I just want to highlight that this is the area where it could happen, maybe a little lower to one of the levels I indicated, but yeah, also here bullish divergence has been building since end of November on the daily time frame. So it's going to be, it's now the time to be watching this and potential reversal. At least, I mean, a corrective rally, should start to unfold shortly. that's my update about the DXY. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, check out our stocks and S&P 500 service. Link is in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.